Welcome, everybody. March. Trader's Corner for March. It's supposed to be on the 10th of every month. I have failed to do that this month, and I have failed to do that on some previous months as well. But I have endeavored to at least do this to announce my knife sale for the month of March and to kind of give you an update on what's going on and this and this and this. Okay, just to be clear on the knife sale, this month it's happening later. Okay, it's going to be March 25th for the Patreon group. By the way, feel free to join my Patreon group. Get in on the knife sales early so you can see all the things that are on the table, okay? And buy them then rather than waiting 2 days later when it goes public. Okay, that's just one of their benefits from being in the group. But the 25th at 5 p.m. Eastern for you Patreon guys, and it will be on the 27th of March at 5 p.m. Eastern for the public, okay? Usually there's about 130 to 180 knives on each sale, and so there's a goodly number of them available even for the public sale. Patreons probably buy anywhere from 20 to 30% of the knives, okay? So, and there may be knives that you would wish you had bought by being a Patreon member. So Patreon membership, $5 a month, $10 a month, and $10 a month, you get in on the drawings monthly, and also on the ability to get seller fees reduced on knives that you want to sell on. And so this is a good forum to sell knives on. And my website is just about complete, so I will be having a consignment website where there will be knives like Arizona Custom Knives. Not quite that lovely, but it'll be knives that you'll be able to click on the website, buy them, put them in a cart, check out, and then I ship them to you. So that will be an online, like a retail looking site, but they will be consignment knives, okay? So if they don't sell in the monthly sale, then they will go on my website on a consignment basis, and or, if that's the way you want them listed to begin with, so be it. This, that, and the other. So there will be knives on my website for sale that you will be able to buy on a, just put them in your shopping cart, establish an account like you do on White Mountain Knives or Blade HQ or Knife Center or whatever. So that will be available. Okay, so I am going to Texas Blade Show. It is on the 17th and 18th, which is a Friday and a Saturday, okay? I am driving from Florida there, so that's 1,200 miles. But I thought, you know what? It'd be nice to just have a road trip. And, just let your mind wander while you don't pay attention to 85 mile an hour interstate traffic, that kind of thing. Just be a complete hazard on the road. No, but, I thought it'd be nice to decompress, and that does it for me. I know it may sound a little strange, but that does it for me. And then I don't have to worry about getting on the plane and having knives all over the place, even in a checked bag and blah, 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 whatever. So I can go there, bring what I want, take home what I want, and that kind of thing. So, and I can bring extra gear with me that I might want to use while I'm going in. I'm going to try and do videos while I'm there and do a lot of content so I can post it on Instagram, which will click over to my Facebook account, also YouTube videos. So I'm going to try and go to Riyadh and get the T1000 on film. I won't be able to actually buy it. I don't think it's coming out till April/May as far as a production thing, but I'm getting way ahead of myself too. But let me show you a picture of the T1000, and this came off of Crane's Cutlery. Their logo didn't come in here. Okay, But Crane's Cutlery, and they've got some Moku Tai versions. They're going to have 4 of them there at Texas Blade. It's going to be a raffle or something like that, to where you are now allowed to pay us incredible amounts of money. You have won the right for us to steal all your money so you can get one of these. Okay? Isn't that lovely? I wish everything worked that way. Wouldn't it be great? Grocery stores. Nope, can't have anything, but you might win the right. Okay, so, but that's going to be special stuff. So I'm just tongue-in-cheek there. But I am going to go to that table and see about if I can get one to put on my channel, just borrow one, whatever. If not, I'll wait till April, May, whatever. They'll be out eventually, the production versions. But they are a Metal Complex did a thing on it about 8 or 9 months ago. And it is like the most overbuilt, crazy, insane knife. And that's saying a lot, isn't it? When you got things like this sitting on your table, it's like, whoa, slow down, Charlie. I don't think it's the most overbuilt knife, but okay. It's a chunky monkey, that's for sure. And it's really interesting. So yeah, I'll do my best to do that. Now, I just wanted to also announce my Patreon channel. If you want to make money by selling knives, you don't have to join my Patreon. You don't. Just contact me and you can send me knives. I'll put them on my monthly sale. Then I'll send you your money after I deduct my seller fee and the pass-through shipping costs and credit card charges that I incur by, sending them on. I just want to end up with a net 10%, which I've been told by several people I'm charging too little. And if you're a Patreon member and you send me a couple knives to say this and this, so I want $500 each for these or whatever, there's $1,000. Okay, so if you're not a Patreon member, what's 10%? It's $100. What do I charge you if you're a Patreon member for $10 a month? I charge you $0. So then you make $100 in your pocket. That's what I'm talking about, making money. $10 members get the top 2 valued knives excused from my 10% fee. So you can send me all these knives and I sell them all, but the top 2 value ones are this. You just saved $100 of fees. Now, I'd charge you fees on the other, 10%, but these, you saved $100. That's almost a whole year of $10 a month Patreon thing, okay? And you get in on the monthly drawings, only the $10 guys, right? And this month is the G-frame geometric. It's blue, it's beautiful, it's an O-stap-L design, and it's the G-frame. So it's a frame lock, okay? So this is the giveaway. It's just a giveaway. It's a drawing, okay? And we haven't had a repeat winner yet. So out of the 70 guys that are $10 members, 35 of them, 37, 38 of them have already won something. You got a pretty good chance of winning something in your first year as a Patreon member. Okay. But so much for that. Just wanted to announce, you guys that are $10 members, that's what's coming down. I'll send a picture through the Patreon thing and announce it. But so here we go. We've got things going on, okay? Did you understand about the TW price? The Dawn version 2. This is the 32 volt blue, which probably needs a little Windex or something. But is this some crazy? It almost looks hand rubbed, doesn't it? It may be. I haven't completely studied up on it. I got it just a few days ago and I had pre-ordered it, right? So I believe these are Best Tech OEM. And what's interesting is that it's a liner lock. It's not a frame lock. Nobody just went, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of liking the clean look of these titanium models that are coming out with a liner lock, because it just gives it front and back a nice clean look. And I'll tell you what, the guy's like 21 years old. Okay, and this is a pretty clean looking, nice design. And it's not that big either. I'm going to be doing a video on this pretty soon, but I just thought I would get you aware of this. I'll give you a link to his site, and you can, let me open this up here, and maybe he's got info on the back. Here you go, right here. So this is what this is. It's M390. Okay, he had Damasteel ones, but not many available. But this is blue, okay? And so I signed up, and there they come, and you got your little wax thing. That's kind of interesting little deal. But yeah, so I like it. I just, I think I put one in my hand a while back. I can't remember if it was a prototype now, but regardless, this is really smooth, pretty nice work there. So, and then Midgard's, of course, I think it's Concept Knives that was doing some of their OEM work, because their fixed blades are all done in Germany in their shop, but the folders are usually OEM'd out. But this is the Viking. I did a video on this not too long ago, but this is the full-size Viking. This was on pre-order from last October of 22. And then, of course, this is the Berserker. This is huge. So if you think that Riot 1000 is the stuff, try and put that in your hand, or this Viking. It's a pretty substantial knife. And let me just throw a couple of pages at you, because go to their USA site. You don't have to go to the German site anymore, USA.com. You can get the big Viking, but you can get the little Viking. It says now shipping, okay? Berserker, now shipping, okay? Pre-order. The Hermit folder, look at that. See, I don't have that on pre-order yet. Jesus, I only got so much money. It just is insane. And then they got the shield sights, tactical, okay? They had done that for a company that was in firearms, right? And so they done the gun sight thing. And so this is what this is, and it's a tactical slip joint with a pin, okay? Then look at this. Does that make you nervous? Nervous? Whatever it is, I don't know. But I mean, look at that. Holy crap, that is a beautiful design, isn't it? Pre-order now. Oh, God, I got to get my ski mask and go rob a bank again. And I do have this one. Thank God I do have this one. So I haven't missed all of them, and I do have this and this. So, jeez. But it's all kinds of crazy. And my friends, check this out. My buddy Eric Oakes, who's a custom knife maker, but also does collaborative designs with, he did the Oakes Works Orca with Mastrop, remember that? The links as well. But he's had Riot Knives making a production line for him because, his custom knives are obviously way more expensive. But this is the new Lantra. You can buy it. It's $350, but you can get purple haze fat carbon, okay? I got this one coming. This is the one I bought. Arctic Blue Fat Carbon. Arctic Blue. And no two scales are the same in that fat carbon stuff. But is that good looking? Maybe not as good a photograph as that one is, but I'm thinking that's going to be good. And it's really like a 3-inch blade, 6.8 inches overall length. So really nice little Gent Carry. But look at that design. And you can just get the full, natural titanium if you want, which really actually looks pretty damn good. So I'll give you a link for that down below, because they're going to be gone, like the Solar Storm, like all the others that he's done before. And you can see them when you click onto his site. Wow, that's a lot of stuff going on, isn't it? And you know what? I got this knife probably about 10 days ago or whatever, and been kind of messing with it, and then just recently did a video on tack knives. And I go, who are they and all this? So I've learned a lot because this is made by Best Tech, right? So this is weird. I mean, these people kind of started just doing the flea market stuff, right? With the gas station knives and stuff. But they go, there's got to be a better way. And they are. I mean, their ultimate goal is to have their own machines and employees making knives, okay? But these are hand assembled in Miami. So they get the parts in, I get it. Best Tech makes it, I get it. So it's Chinese made, I get it. But they're assembling it. So the thing is, if you end up with a screwy screw or a weird deal or this or that in your parts bin, that gets chucked. So you got somebody actually assembling it, and, you know, something goes wrong, you send it back to Tack Knives. They're here in the USA. They're in Miami, or that's where this stuff's coming from. So, okay. So, I mean, you know, and the action's really nice. And actually, the play is very minimal. It's pretty much equivalent to a Microtech. I mean, you got to have a little bit of play in the kind of mechanical setup, but 3.6-inch blade, okay, and what, 8.5 overall, whatever. But the smaller one, the Hornet, is like 2.75 inch, and then they make this little teeny one too. That's really cool looking. This is in their Pro series, their TK Pro. So that's where I'm kind of sitting, is on the Pro series. They have less expensive ones. I don't know about them, but I know about these because I got this and I got the Hornet. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. So check them out. I'm going to put the link down below. It's not an affiliate link. They ain't paying me, but okay. Just in case you want an OTF that costs well under $200, actually under $150 with my discount code. Okay. So, and a 154 cm blade, by the way. Okay. So that's way cool. And are you looking at this? Don't look at this. You looking at this? Don't look. Okay, so this is my buddy, Paul Munco. And he's Munco Knives now. It's like, damn you, Paul. Because he's this great artist. If you ever look at Colorful Filth on Instagram, he's an artist. I mean, he does pretty much a lot of really kind of zombie-looking stuff and this and that. But, okay, horror, zombie, weird stuff. But actually, very, very nice person. And he's a musician as well. Keyboards, guitar, writing his own music. It's just disgusting, isn't it? Hate talented people like that. And now he's taken up on doing this. And he has come out with the Clairvoyant, which is not his first knife with Kaiser, right? But this one... oh, baby, 3 3/4 inch blade, okay, down to here, 8.5 overall length, but just, what, a little, is it under 4? I think it's 3.9 ounces. Titanium, carbon fiber. They put his Munco thing on here, didn't they? Munco this, Munco on the blade. Okay, but S35VN, and what was it, 168 or something? Button lock. So I got White Mountain Knives. They had them for a little bit. Somebody else, they've been popping up. They're out. Okay, they're out. And so, yes, and it comes in their luxury box, by the way. And here's this. So the Clairvoyant, 3.69. Okay, they're saying 3.7. I'm saying closer to 3.75, but we can argue over that, right? But I was pretty surprised. It's not a flipper, but check that out. And then you can just open it with the button, right? But you can finger flick it, thumb flick it, however you want. But is that nice? Really well done. Really well done. Nice young man doing great things, okay? And then, speaking of a nice young man, just a child actually, is my buddy at Luvthemknives. Luvthemknives, Derek. And I got this from him because I posted the tack knives equivalent of this. Hold on. This is tack knives, right? Okay. These guys over here that do the automatics, right? Then he direct messaged me and said, oh, you mean like this? It's the same knife. Nemo knives designed by Fat Dragon, right? And whoop, Fat Dragon got took off. So apparently it's a knife that you can, if you buy enough of them, you can put your own brand on it, whatever you want, which is fine, great. $39.99. But that's what I got from Derek at Luvthemknives. Okay, he's got a place out in San Francisco. This is Miami. So talk about ends of the earth, right? Or our country, both ways. Big knife, 9 1/4 inches overall length, all day long, 4-inch blade, maybe 4.1 something inch blade. But these are really super inexpensive. So you either get a hold of Weeby, and I'll give you his Instagram thing, and you just direct message him to his Instagram, because he has a website, but you can't order through his website. He's got a brick and mortar in the Bay Area, and he goes, between Instagram and my Bay Area store, I do all the business, whatever. And so this is divine. It really is. And you know why it's divine? Because it's divinity. Fat Dragon, because, you know, he showed me a little video of some of the stuff he had in his store, because I'm always interested in Fat Dragon, Nemo knives, this weird stuff you get on AliExpress, you know. And so I'm sure I'm going to be shunned by the knife community for liking these, but I do. And this is small, but it's a Gent Carry, and it's super light. And the pocket clip tried to escape, and it got grabbed back down into gravity. I don't know. See, but this is like the Vision R, right? It has a pocket clip like, and this actually does work, because my Vision R, I didn't like it at first. I didn't want to accept it, but it actually works. And this actually works too. So this is the pocket clip here. But this is a lightweight little, and you can get this in blue, green, or they have like this insert, instead of being purple, is just like a flamed titanium. But these are super lightweight. They're inexpensive. I believe they're M390. Yeah, M390. It's supposedly 60 Rockwell, but whatever. But, you know, yeah. Is that way cool? I remember testing the Fat Dragon knife. Oh God, what was the first model that I had? And M390, this was years ago. Sure enough, it was real M390. And actually, that's back when Kurt could do the Rockwells. And it tested pretty well. It was at least a 60.5 or higher on the Rockwell. And that's when all the other M390 from the other makers was running 58.5 to, you know, barely crawling up to maybe a 60 or a 59.8, 59.9. So that was pretty cool. But this is really neat. And I'm not big onto small knives necessarily, but this, yes. And of course the Eric Oaks, those are made by Riyadh. That's gonna be really, really good. And this one's kind of just a step up from the smalls, because it's not a 3.5 inch blade, but it's there. It's enough. It's full size enough, and really a beautiful knife. Really well done. And I would have guessed that maybe Riyadh did this, but they didn't. How insane. But the action's super nice, and the blade looks really nice. I like that texture, that, you know, satin look on it. Everything else, this is a nice looking blade. So give him support too if you're interested. And this is my mess right here. And Last but not least, the LTK Result. I'm going to put a video out on this here in a few days because they are actually now being shipped, okay? They're being shipped to the United States to White Mountain Knives, okay? The LTK Result is done. It's assembled, every knife, and I'll show you in my video what the packaging looks like, and there will be extra hardware and that kind of thing, okay? And so you have to go to White Mountain Knives to buy one. That's the only place they're going to be available. There's only going to be 150 of this and 150 of these in the green, okay? So you're going to have maroon, you're going to have green. Grippy, nice. This is just going to be, you know, this, yeah, it's not going to cost as much as this or this or this or whatever, right? So I get it. But it's going to be 20 CV, good, honest button lock knife. And I think you'll really like it. It's going to be nice and flickable, hopefully. And extra hardware in there just in case of craziness. But right and left, I had to make this left hand usable as well. So you can bury the pocket clip on that side and put that down. So you can do it left-handed as well. Hopefully you will like this, and 3.5-inch blade, 8 inches overall length. So not too big, not too small. I didn't want it any smaller than 3.5. If I had my druthers, yes, I'd have it bigger, but this is for consumers, not just my fanciful, you know, outreach. So here it is, the LTK Result, my first knife under my brand, and hopefully it's not just a one and done, but I haven't had time to get another project substantially underway yet. Okay, I've got thoughts, I've got ideas and some initial stuff, but nothing going down yet. So we'll see how this does. Hopefully proceeds from this will help to fund another project and I can slowly pick up steam, because I'm not doing a pre-order. I'm not doing pre-sales. I ain't doing that. I don't want to be a fiduciary of tens of thousands of dollars from other people who put in orders. I want to fund it direct. When they're here, then they're for sale, okay? You want to buy one, you'll get it in 2 or 3 days. You're not going to sit there for 3 or 4 or 5, 6 months, okay? I don't want to do that. Too much of a nightmare. But this is what she's going to be. It's going to say LTK on here. It will not say anything on here. There will be nothing on the blade, okay? So that'll be it. There will be very little of any kind of information on there. It's just going to be a working finish, good ergo knife that hopefully you'll enjoy. So I'll leave you to that. And guess what? I gotta go. I gotta get ready for Texas. I'm gonna do what I can to bring you some content. And I hope you guys, you know, subscribe to my channel. It really helps if I could get my sub rate going. More than like 3 people per month, you know, increase. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of joking about the sub rate. But it's not real strong, but I'm busy. So I look around and I go, but I'm busy as hell. So I guess it doesn't matter how many, if I get 3,000 new subs a month or 300, you know, it really doesn't, because I'm just going and blowing. Take care, my friends. We do love them knives. So you guys stay sharp.